Hello, and welcome to the Hormone Balance and Metabolism Reset Program. If you have ever felt like you are doing all of the things right, you are working out, you are eating better, you're focused on your stress management, but despite all of that hard work, you are still experiencing things like mood swings, feeling wired but tired, waking up and feeling exhausted, you are dealing with stubborn weight, you are not alone. The thing is, there's a whole lot more to it than simply eating less and moving more. Your hormones play a crucial role in how your body recovers, how it handles stress, how it builds muscle, how it burns fat. And you can support your hormones through things like quality nutrition, an intentionally designed workout program, and through intentional recovery. And that's what this program aims to do. So what are hormones and why do they matter? You can think of hormones as like little messengers, little workers in your body. And these little worker bees send signals throughout your body, and these signals control things like your metabolism, your hunger levels, how energized you feel, cravings that you have, whether or not you're sleeping well, etc. When these messengers are doing their job really well, they're like strong little worker bees in your body, then you feel strong, you feel energized, your mood is balanced, everything just kind of works really well, you feel great. But when these messengers aren't doing their job, they are run down, they've been working too hard, and they start to slip up a little bit, you may experience various things, to include cravings, to include not being able to lose weight despite eating relatively healthy, to include whether or not you're hungry. A lot of people wake up, they're not hungry at all. That's a sign that these little messengers aren't quite doing the best job that they could be doing. This could also include a sensation of like you're tired all day, and then you get in bed and you're like wired but tired. You can't seem to fall asleep. Your mind is just going, right? All of those are symptoms of the messengers just not doing their best. And this program, through intentional programming, through a focus on recovery, a focus on de-stressing, and a focus on quality nutrition, can help to support these little messengers and like bring them back to good health. This is not a quick fix. This is something that you kind of have to develop these habits over time. And when you do that, your little messengers gain the strength they need to kind of bring them back to life so that they run optimally. So how does this program work? We are taking a whole body approach and focusing on 4 key areas to help support your overall hormones, your metabolism, all of that. So the first thing we're going to focus on is strength training, but not just any old type of strength training. So there's lots of different types of strength training. This one particular style that we are doing is aiming to stay in hypertrophy, meaning that we're not pushing to like a level 10 out of 10 in terms of effort. More is not more in this arena, because when your body is experiencing those signs that the hormones are slightly off, because you've got those cravings, you're feeling wired and tired, you've got no energy, you're struggling to lose weight even though you're eating clean, etc. Typically, those people are just extremely stressed in lots of different areas of their life, and they tend to go too hard when it comes to working out, right? So we need to have just the right like sweet spot of intensity, and that's typically hypertrophy. So we're focusing on a specific style of strength training that doesn't overstress your body and further increase that the stress hormone to go higher and higher when it's already probably quite high. The second thing we're going to focus on is recovery. And we're going to do that through breath work, through yoga, through guided meditation, and through overall rest. And that is going to help to support your hormones and reduce your overall stress level. The next thing we're going to focus on is nutrition. The nutrition piece is very important. Your nutrition is like the fuel for your car, which is your body. And also the micronutrients in those in the nutrition is kind of like getting your oil changed at your car, right? So we're looking to support the vehicle that is our body so that it runs optimally and supports your hormones. The next thing we are looking at is lifestyle. So things like sleep, hydration, stress management techniques, all of that is covered in this program. I want to talk a little bit about what this program is not. The first thing this program is not is it's not about to do any extreme diets or calorie slashing. That is going to put your body into even more stress. And essentially the root of all of what we're dealing with here is your body is in a chronic state of moderate to high stress. And that's not a good place to be in. It's where those little messengers, those little hormones are overworked, and so therefore they're not functioning optimally, right? So if we then further stress your body by not giving it the fuel it needs to thrive, it is a stressor on the system, and your body's got enough stress going on. So instead, we're focusing on real whole foods in a balanced way, which should help to support your overall body and in turn your overall hormones. The next thing this program is not, it's not about doing high intensity workouts. In fact, our workouts should be a challenge, but an appropriate challenge to just stimulate hypertrophy, a little bit of muscle growth, but not enough to put an insane amount of stress on a body that is likely already operating at a chronically mid to high level state of stress, right? So instead, we are focusing on the appropriate amount of stress in the types of workouts that we're doing. There's a time and a place for HIIT workouts and high intensity workouts, and that time and place is when your body is feeling incredible. You wake up, you have all the energy in the world, you feel well rested, you are fueled properly, you are hydrated properly, and everything just feels aligned and balanced. That's the time to do high intensity workouts. The next thing this program is not about is there is no one size fits all hormone claim here. If you've got something diagnosed, you need to work with your doctor for that. However, if you zoom out and you're like, you know what, there was one point about 2 years ago where I felt amazing, and then in the last 2 years, I experienced this and this and this and this, and all of those things, when I'm really thinking about it, contributed to why I feel this chronic mid to high level state of stress. Therefore, I know probably something is going on in my body and I just need a lifestyle reset. I need to focus on my nutrition, my rest and recovery, my stress management, intentional workouts, all of that. And I will probably feel a whole lot better. If you're that person, this is for you. If you are dealing with something major, something that's been diagnosed by a doctor, make sure that you get their approval to do this. But I'm not claiming to fix a diagnosed hormone issue. This is just something that should support your entire body, which likely in turn should support your hormones as well. How do you get the most out of this program? I've got 4 tips for you. The first thing is I want you to, like in school, you were always trying to be like the A+ student. Get rid of that mentality. We are trying to be the solid B student. I want you to aim for 80% consistency in this program, because if you aim for perfection, that's nice, it's all good. However, perfection in the real world outside of this program is just not sustainable. However, if you are 80% consistent in this program and moving on for the rest of your life, your body is going to be in a whole lot better situation than if you are perfect for the duration of this program, but then afterwards you fall off the map because it's an all or nothing mentality. We don't want all or nothing. We want 80%. So be the B student. The second tip I have for you is to listen to your body. Now, this might be something that just seems like, thank you, Captain Obvious. Obviously, I'm going to listen to my body. However, when hormones are out of whack, when we are in this season of feeling tired and wired, stressed, having the cravings, the mood swings, waking up, we're not hungry all day, and then we're ravenous, like all of those things, typically people who are in that chapter of life, they are so hyper-focused on what's happening outside that they're not really tuning into what's inside. So a big focus on this program is learning to tune in and ask yourself, like, how do I feel? And taking the time to really listen and acknowledge how you feel is going to do wonders to help to bring your overall stress levels down, so that your body can function more optimally. So that is a big focus in this program. So learning to listen to your body and giving yourself the grace that is your birthright, honestly, to take a day of rest. Or, maybe you've got a workout scheduled and you didn't sleep that great the night before, but you kind of want to do the workout. Give it 100%, but just understand that our 100% varies from day to day. So, for example, like yesterday, I didn't sleep that great. I unintentionally underate because I wasn't prepared. I didn't do my meal prep. So today I'm feeling a little bit low energy. I'm still going to work out and I'm going to give my 100%, but my 100% today is different from my 100% yesterday, when I did sleep really well and I did hydrate properly and I was well fueled and I woke up feeling very energized. So our energy level and our ability to give a true 100% will shift from day to day. And tuning in and listening to your body and knowing what today's 100% looks like is something that is a skill I think will take you so far in life, just even outside the hormone sphere. It just kind of takes the pressure off. And if anything, we need more of that. Okay, the third tip I have for you is to be patient. Now, this is kind of an annoying, frustrating one because we all want a quick fix. In our culture, quickness is king. How fast can you do it? How productive can you be? When it comes to resetting the body, reducing the level of stress, helping your body to feel better, working on your sleep, working on your metabolism, all of that takes time because we're talking about hormones here. And it's not just like a 1 week thing and then you're all good. This is something that really takes time, unfortunately, I know firsthand. When I had my miscarriage, my hormones were way out of whack because of pregnancy and subsequent loss. And I was inflamed. I was very hormonal. My mood was crazy. I was high. I was low. I was laughing. I was sobbing. My weight, I've gained a lot of weight, and it was very difficult to lose, even though I was eating as cleanly as I could. It was a real mental battle to understand that, okay, I'm in week 1 and I'm going to feel so different on week 4 and then week 6 and then week 8. So you just have to be patient because it will come, but it just takes consistency. So learning to be patient while also listening to your body and sticking with it, 80%, remember, that is kind of the keys to the success that you're after. The fourth tip I have for you is to stay engaged. They say that one of the things that helps to prevent Alzheimer's is when older people are engaged socially. And I think that social connection is really important, just understanding that you're not alone, that you've got support, that you've got people here for you. And I am that person to be here for you, and just stay engaged. So engaged in the message area. Tell me how you did. Tell us how you did. Do the things that will help you to find success, like tracking your habits and celebrating your progress and telling your friends and family that you are doing this program so that they can support you as well. So that social piece, and also the inner piece of PIECE, the inner piece of tracking your progress, celebrating your wins, giving yourself the proverbial pat on the back, doing those things to help lift yourself up so that you can continue with that 80% consistency That's going to be really helpful to you finding success in this program. I am so excited for you to get started on this program and see where it takes you. Whether your goal is to feel stronger, have more energy, improve your metabolism, or do all of the above, you are in the right place. And I'm really excited to help guide you through this. So let's get started.